It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Stepping in, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Stepping up to the plate, Enos Slaughter. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Smith on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box, Chad Harris, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering in the dirt, and now let's see, throw over to third here, and he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-2 misses, ball two. The 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
The left fielder.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Too low, 1-0. Two out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position.
0.
He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On the ground to third. Molitor picks it up. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Seth Hargrove is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Still 2-2. And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In the air, down the line in left. Musial has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Hargrove has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw. Just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
All even now, 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Brock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding in, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Yount comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Into the box now, Lou Brock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Molitor fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 8, the first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, number 18. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The second baseman, number 18.
from the stretch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, number 2, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Tyler Austin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Seth Hargrove. 9-1-2 due up.
Seth Hargrove.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Ozzie Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another chance? Ina Slaughter. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chad Harris waits on deck. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Chad Harris. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Stan Musial, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Musial is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Here's Tyler Austin now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Tyler Austin.
He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. Popped him up. Harris over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Striding in once again, Robin Yount. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. It remains 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Nope. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1-2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Liner towards second. To second for 1. Over to Austin. The double play, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Musial is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, number 18. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have got them on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Seth Hargrove. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career, 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Ozzie Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hargrove stands at second with no outs. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Hargrove rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Standing in now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Chad Harris.
Now batting, Chad Harris. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chad Harris has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First delivery to him on the way, and this is taken outside for ball one. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Two down, runners at first and second.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Cards forced to settle for one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next for Milwaukee, number 2. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
This is line to left. Musial arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Manny Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Manny Pena.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Molina.
First pitch of the at bat. To first. Austin is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
So stepping in, Lou Brock, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 hit to first, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Keith Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Paul Molitor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's set and the pitch. Line but speared on a hop. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hargrove.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Standing in, Ozzie Smith. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Ina Slaughter. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Braun. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Braun aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brock waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Adrian Hauser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Leading off the inning, Chad Harris, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby, as it's grounded sharply to first. The second for one. Over to Austin, the double play, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cards lead it 2-0. In now, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brewers starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Mike Moustakas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Brewers, number 11. Mike Moustakas.
And a ball 1-0. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Outside, 3-0 now. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
3-1 the count now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Paul Molitor. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two men are on with two men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Mike Moustakas will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 11.
Jake Faria enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Jake Faria.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yadier Molina.
And now a pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped him up. Molitor is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Stepping into the box, Lou Brock. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17.
So striding forward now, Keith Hernandez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Weak roller right side. To his right, Moustakas. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Christian Yelich. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. He's taken high above the zone.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bruce Sutter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 42, Bruce Sutter. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch will be a base hit into center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Stepping into the box, number 18, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in now, number 2. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Here comes the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Hargrove gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.